Hi, this is Lance from Avalanche Creative. I've got another website teardown for you for the landscaping lawn care industry. I'm really excited about this. I'm doing something slightly different, and I'm starting with a Google search for the keyword weekly mowing service. And I want to help you understand why certain sites are showing up for this in particular. At least where I'm located, I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but it's more or less going to be the same with different results depending on where you are located. But here's what Google is doing. First of all, of course, there's going to be ads, but a lot of people don't click on ads. In fact, the majority of web traffic does not click on ads. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. It's a great way to get your brand out there, get clicks, and you can even get leads. And it's a quick way fastest way to get to the top for relevant keywords. But what I want to show you is when I make that search specifically, here's what happens. And this is just a little hack that you can do in about 3 minutes if you have access to your Google Business Profile. This is what we call the local pack or the map pack. Again, you can advertise in here, but you see these guys here, which I love the name of this lawn care service, Guys with Ties Lawn Care. You see this little provides weekly mowing. Now they set that. I'm going to click into it real quick to show you. You can click on services and then you see weekly mowing. And so the reason that it gets highlighted is because they actually put it in there, and you can put as much in there as you want. So if you do your keyword research or if you work with someone that knows what to do, you can put those little items in there, and it's a great way to just stand out because it's truly matching exactly what this person searched for. Now I am going to click on this. I'm going to go to their website, which it doesn't look like they have a website. This is interesting. It's all book online. That can't be right. So this is where they could really benefit, is that they don't have a website. So having a website, giving people another place to go and validate them and to see that they actually offer weekly lawn care services would be ideal. It's going to get them a lot more traffic and visibility, but they are likely to actually get some calls or requests simply because they have a really good Google Business Profile. Now, as we go down the page, you can see there's a lot of these, kind of like national services that are showing up, like this one, but you do have a local one right here. And things that Google will manipulate are what's called the meta description right here. So this is your title tag. This is obviously the URL. And it's great to have these nice and clean because it gives that additional context to the searcher because Google is displaying it. Now, what I love is that Google is rewriting and even highlighting this meta description here. You can set it yourself, but Google will rewrite that to better match the intent and the need of the searcher. So you can see it actually highlights weekly mowing and mowing once again. And this is really important because that is, again, it's going to really stand out, and it's going to give someone the confidence that, like, oh, okay, these guys can, at least from the initial search, meet my expectations. Higher likelihood that they are going to get clicks. So on your lawn care or mowing, like these guys, it's actually specifically mowing. Lawn care can be a lot of things, as you know. It's super important to make sure that you talk about frequency, that you talk about the fact that you can do weekly or bi-weekly or whatever it is that you provide, because again, that matches the intent and the specific need of more searchers when you include that. So I'm going to show you LawnGuru's page right here. It is a really nice page. It gets right down to like getting a quote. You can see there's a lot of social validation with reviews as seen on, and then it gets down to how it works, the different ways of using their service. You can even do one time versus a recurring service, and then there's reasons why people really like it. Just tons of great elements on here, and then even additional services. Maybe somebody's starting with weekly mowing, but they're like, oh yeah, I guess it'd be nice if you guys also did some weeding when you were here or something like that. So this is really good. And again, these are specific landing pages. Each one of these are links to a Grand Rapids sprinkler winterization or the startup And again, these are all here so that they're attracting more people from the search engines like this, right? Weekly mowing service, there's the page, but if I were to search gutter cleaning in Grand Rapids, it's likely that this particular page has some good visibility for LawnGuru. Once again, then it's got some of the people that could actually provide the service, and links to blog posts. Again, that just kind of shows that they're out there providing a lot of helpful information. Some of these aren't quite as good. Like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, what does snow mold have to do with mowing the lawn regularly? So like, that's where they could put in more relevant blog posts that some people might be curious about. And I know most people don't care to read lawn care landscaping blog posts, but some do. Some want to dig in and understand it a little bit more. Then you have frequently asked questions here. There's a whole bunch of them. This is great. This is a great way, and it's smart to put this at the end, because if you didn't explicitly answer it, or maybe it was hard to find somewhere else in this pretty big page here, it allows people to quickly just kind of find the answer that they are looking for. And then lastly, it makes it very clear that they provide these services in surrounding areas. And then again, they have very specific pages for all of these as well. So and again, these are all areas nearby Grand Rapids, and each one of these pages are lawn mowing specifically. So if I go to this, again, it's essentially the same exact page, but it's making it very clear that it's for East Grand Rapids, which is a different city. Anyways, hopefully this was helpful for you to understand that it's super important to really make sure that you fill out your Google Business Profile services, and then also do your best to have those specific services used within pages, and to create a good amount of service pages and service location pages specifically.